The Gold Hoarder, Briggsy, Greymarrow, Flameheart, even his son. All enemies that have made it from third-party lore such as novels and comic books, but there's still, to this day, one enemy that we have heard very little about, and they could be the key to understanding the Sea of Thieves. So the person I talk of is the one and only Captain, the most mysterious person yet to make an appearance in the Sea of Thieves, or as far as we know. The first mention of the Captain was before the game's release, within a book known as Flameheart's Journal, where Flameheart Jr., who is now the Servant of Flame, was fooled into drinking from a chalice, turning him and his crew into skeletons and being placed under the thrall of this Captain. Wait. I'm just going to refer to the Captain as the Captain from now on. Not sure how long I can go sounding like I'm putting on a really shit pirate accent. It's important to note, however, that this is not a picture of the Captain. This is in fact a picture of Flameheart Sr. in his true form. We're still unsure why he is pictured here. When the text draws heavy emphasis on Junior and the Captain, it was in fact once speculated that Flameheart Sr. was the Captain all along. It would make sense to tell his son he was someone else in order to lure him into a false sense of security, given that the last time his son saw his father, he was flesh and blood and used to greet his son with hugs. But alas, the developers have stated that the Captain is his own entity, and not someone in hiding. The second time we hear of this Captain was within one of the random journals you find washed up within the Sea of Thieves. These journals are written by a member of the Order of Souls, whose crew were cursed into skeletons. He leaves a warning to others who follow, and also explains that the crew could have potentially sailed beyond the horizon, to the Sea of the Damned itself. But this out-of-game journal and these in-game journals were 3 years old, until the Captain was mentioned once again. The next time we hear any word of this Captain was during the Pirate's Life Tall Tales, within Davy Jones' fortress gifted to him by the Sirens. The Dark Brethren talk battle plans, and it's revealed that the Captain appears to be using Davy Jones. Just like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, the Captain appears to be in the possession of Davy Jones' heart, which means he was in control of him, and therefore the Dark Brethren. His mission was simple: take control of the Sea of the Damned by any means possible. And he almost succeeded. The Captain even left Davy Jones a note saying that once he was successful, he would sail to the Sea of Thieves. But from where? Now, I just want to talk about the elephant in the room. I know myself and a few others have speculated that this Captain could in fact be Captain Hook. I'm not going to explain all of this again. I have a couple of videos going into more detail about this appearing at the top right now, but the evidence at this point is overwhelming. But until he actually makes an appearance, we simply don't know. It would be very cool in my opinion, but some disagree, just like when everyone disagreed with me that the bobblehead was not Flameheart Sr. and the Servant of Flame was not Flameheart Jr. But hey, you know, not keeping score or anything. It's cool. Get wrecked. But whether it does turn out to be Hook, or perhaps just some original entity we are yet to meet, the question remains: where is he? And why have we not seen him yet? Well, we were asking the same thing about the Ancients not so long ago. Even within the novel Athena's Fortune, it was explained that the merfolk sent out troops to scour every part of the Sea of Thieves in search of them, and found nothing. And the answer was simple: they were within the Sea of the Damned, with no chance of return. But partly due to the meddling of Davy Jones, and mostly due to the meddling of the Reapers and Flameheart, the rift between the worlds has been breached, and those from the other side have found passage back to the Sea of Thieves, the Ancients included. Thanks to podcasts and Q&As, we know that the Captain is out there somewhere, and he has been pulling strings within the Sea of Thieves for a very long time. Flameheart, for example, is a nature of force, literally burning his way through the Sea of Thieves at any turn, whereas the Captain, he's more of a chess man. He rules not with force, but with manipulation. In fact, we're not even sure what his agenda is. Maybe he doesn't want to rule. Maybe he wants to help. We simply don't know. But one thing's for sure, his former crewmate, Flameheart Sr., mutinied his vessel and stranded him on an island for a very long long time, so Flameheart would certainly be a target. Which begs the question, has the captain been pulling the strings all along, whispering in people's ears, coercing them to do his bidding, tearing down the walls of the Sea of the Damned, releasing Flameheart and placing him back into his body, all ready for the captain to make his final move and strike him down? But where is he? And when will he appear? Well, if the captain has been pulling the strings all along, evidence points to him also being in the Sea of the Damned. The journals found within the game, and the fact that he forced Davy Jones to take control of the Sea of the Damned, and literally said, "Once it's done, I shall sail to the Sea of Thieves." But I think he planned more than just that. The entire storyline of A Pirate's Life was centered around Davy Jones vanquishing the ferryman, and in turn, would take his place, not letting the dead pass to the afterlife, but instead serve him on the Dutchman for all eternity. However, he failed, and now Davy Jones is held captive aboard the ferryman's ship. Perhaps this was always the agenda for the captain. Perhaps he wanted Davy Jones to be captured. Perhaps he knew that opening up the Sea of the Damned would bring forth the re-emergence of Flameheart. Perhaps this was his plan all along. Because, ladies and gentlemen, like the saying goes, the Dutchman always needs a captain. Thanks for watching, peeps. Before I go, I just want to shout out the wonderful people over at Apex Gaming PCs. They have been a sponsor for the channel and the hardware behind the channel's production for a long time now. They offer some great builds for people who haven't got the foggiest how to build a custom setup. You can either pick from a bespoke line that will tell you the sort of games you can play in HD, or you can do a little research of your own and craft your very own rig. Plus, if you use code Falcore at checkout, you can save some cash, and all links are down below. But until next time, calm seas and wind in your sails. Peace!